Ladies and gentlemen, just recently LEGO released pictures of the new UCS Gunship for LEGO Star Wars. Now, this UCS Gunship has been heavily fan-demanded by the fans and spurned on by M&R Productions and his video and his amazing fan base, which I guess includes me, all voting for the UCS Republic Gunship. Gunship Gang succeeded. Gunship Gang was able to beat the Nebulon B Frigate and the TIE Bomber in the LEGO Ideas vote, and therefore LEGO must now make a UCS Republic Gunship. Now, multiple YouTubers, including Sans and J-Rod Productions, just to name a few, and of course M&R Productions, have come out with some interesting YouTube videos concerning this set in general and the treatment that LEGO gives to its fans. And today I thought I would give you my version of that. It's going to be different, everyone has their own opinion, but right now you're going to tap into about 10 minutes of raw, untapped thoughts, no video editing, nothing. I'll be reading quotes LEGO has said, I'll be talking about what I think is wrong with this, and I'll be giving you a bit of a history lesson for those of you who do not know. So, we already talked about how the UCS Gunship was voted for, and LEGO now had to make it a set. Now, as soon as LEGO got the results of this poll, they're like, oh my gosh, wait, what? We haven't even started making a model for this. They didn't even think that the UCS Gunship would be anywhere. They thought it would come in third. And I know Ryan's there to kind of tweak the vote, but guys, they haven't made a UCS prequel set in general. And just a full disclosure, I'm not really too angry because I'm not buying this set anyway, because it's way above my price point. And we'll get to that whole other thing about price point later. But I do want to say I wasn't even going to buy it anyway, so it's not like me not buying the set now is like a statement or anything. I literally wasn't going to buy it in the first place. I don't have $350 I'm going to go spend on a LEGO set. I'm not that rich, guys. In fact, I'm not even rich at all. Anyway, I would like to say that, yes, my untapped stuff, I would normally edit that out. Okay. LEGO here is just really dropping the ball. So they're finally like, okay, fine, I guess we have to do this UCS Gunship thing that the fans want, even though we have absolutely no reason, or we didn't think they would want it, and we weren't planning on making it anyway. We kind of, threw it in there as like a fill-in thing, So they're like, oh shoot, now we actually have to work. So these LEGO designers get up from their lazy bums and finally decide, I'm just kidding, but they finally decide to start working on this project called the UCS Gunship. Now I understand, I think it was Hans that did it. He designed the set, and the set looks gorgeous, by the way. But I did just want to say that while a set can be gorgeous, there's always the plus to the set. Now, in the Ideas vote, where you were able to vote, it was like a fill-in-the-blank kind of thing. And there was a specific question that says, because this is a history lesson, guys, there's a specific question in that survey thing where you were voting that said, if there were to be 2 minifigures in the set that you choose, what 2 would they be? And you're telling me that Commander Cody was not the #1 figure requested? Like that question makes it sound like whatever figure's the most requested is the figure they have to make. Now LEGO's excuse for not putting a Commander Cody in the LEGO set, oh well, it's episode 3, we couldn't possibly do that. It's an episode 2 Gunship. Well, first of all, that's never stopped LEGO before, so I don't want to hear your crap. Shut up. And also, their second argument for why they didn't do it is, well, we can't put such an exclusive figure like that in a $350 set. It's too expensive. Now, that makes me happy, because while I agree, like some people, that if you buy a super expensive product, then you should be getting a little something extra, I also think me, being the person that can't go buy that thing, I'm kind of happy now that a Cody is not in that. Because if Commander Cody Phase 2 is only in that set, I'm not happy. I'm happy with my Phase 1 Commander Cody that's made of a Phase 1 helmet and all this like pauldron and Kama stuff. Oh, the Kama's not on him. But it's not even from an actual Cody. One of like these old pistol things, and this is just 2014 Utapau Trooper. Like, I don't even have a full Cody, but I use him as Cody. I love him. He's amazing. I call him Cody. He is Cody. okay, I need a Phase 2. And honestly, if LEGO doesn't make one soon, I'm going to have to go buy a Phase 2 helmet from some random, probably like Clone Army Customs or something, and just switch out the helmet. Because it's just insane that they're not, you know what, I don't even. Anyway, this makes no sense to me. If you're going to say that, you need to put Cody in a set, right? You can't say, oh, we didn't do Commander Cody because we didn't want people who can't afford this $350 set to not be able to afford this figure. That's great, but no one's going to be able to afford the freaking figure if you don't put it in a set. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh. Anyway, now let's move on to the figures they did put in. Okay, they put in a Mace Windu with the weird face. A new Mace Windu. He looks good, I guess. He's kind of got a weird face that doesn't really exactly resemble Nick Fury, but you know, whatever. So, I mean, that's okay. It's an okay figure. Okay, and now for the clone. The clone they put in is this clone right here. See this clone? Let's just see. Let me take this off, because he actually comes with a different gun, so technically he's a different figure, guys. It's this exact figure right here, except take off these legs and put on like the 501st legs, but without the 501st printing. Just put that on there, without the blue printing. So it's basically the new style of leg printing for clone troopers, right? This figure right here, he was in the ATTE in 2013, you know, not really a rare figure. The least you can do, if you're not even gonna make the Commander Cody and Jedi Bob figure, because there's no way those two were not the most like asked for figures. Like, they gotta make some clone pilots, and I don't care if they're like some new clone pilot variant thing, or if they're just the little old, like if they're the old pilots with the inaccurate helmet. Who cares? I want to have pilots for my gunship that I'm not even buying. But you know what I mean. I want pilots for my gunship. They only give me one in the 2013 gunship. I had to go buy their stupid $10 microfighter to get the other one. You know what I'm saying? Then I had to go, you know, buy it later because I still didn't have enough money. So I had to buy it later for like $15. Yeah, that's right. Thank you a lot, LEGO. Really appreciate that. Plus side is I do get a cool little microfighter build. That brings me to another thing. LEGO's like, oh, it's all about the builds, not the figures. They said this, guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? They said, the LEGO sets are not about the figures. Can you believe that, guys? Imagine buying a $160 Moff Gideon's cruiser, and there's just no figures. It's just this hunk of metal. I'm just kidding, it's plastic. This hunk of gray plastic. I mean, sure, those pieces are great, but without figures, that set is definitely worth just maybe like $120, maybe just $100. But with the figures, they can get away with $160, because you have a Beskar Mando that's really good, and for all of those smart people that didn't buy the $30 Trouble on Tatooine set, ding, 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 he'll be wanting that figure. He already has Baby Yoda, so that's kind of a throwaway, but honestly, Baby Yoda is so small, I don't really consider him a figure in the first place. Cara Dune, great figure, and if you didn't go buy the other Cara Dune set that's going up in price because you were smart, ding, 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 sorry, this is just me ranting now, great figure for that. Dark Trooper, amazing figure, exclusive, awesome. Moff Gideon, exclusive figure, awesome. Fennec Shand, how can you not get one of those figures, right? That's what makes that set worth $160. You can't just go out and say, oh, no, it's all about the build. The minifigures are just extra. Now, in their defense, I can kind of see what they're saying for a UCS set. They're kind of just extra. But when you put a question on the ideas, you know, voting thing, and you say, hey, which figures would you like? That doesn't really make it sound like there's an extra. Extra is like, that's not there. And then they just added them. And if that question didn't exist, this isn't a problem. Okay? But that question did exist. And that is a problem. Now I would like to read a quote from LEGO, from the mouthpiece of LEGO, and the designer who did it, Hans. He says, we do hope there is a demand. I mean, you told us, we want this. We want it to be reasonably big, and I hope that not everyone will now say, no, I don't like the minifigures, or I'm not buying it because I don't like that brick there. So yeah, I guess if you want to see more sets like this, go and buy it. What the heck? Is this blackmail? Like, we do hope there is a demand. There is a demand. You're too blind to see it. I want to punch the computer. We want this. We want it to be reasonably big. That doesn't really matter. And I hope that not everyone will now say, no, I don't like the minifigures. Okay, so, we'll get back to that. I'm not buying it because I don't like that brick there. We'll get back to that. So yeah, I guess if you want to see more sets like this, go and buy it. Okay, so that last sentence right there, I guess if you want to see more sets like this, go and buy it. First of all, we bought a ton of 501st Battle Packs. Where's the remake? Huh? Where's the 212 Battle Pack? Where's the regular, Phase 2 Clone Trooper Battle Pack? That, they're ripping us off at $30, but we don't care. And you know why we like that set? Oh, we're coming full circle. It's about the minifigures. Oh my gosh. Like, these people at LEGO, they gotta be idiots. Like, oh my gosh. This company does not care about you. And the worst part is, that's like, okay. But that's not okay. But yet somehow we're gonna still be buying, their product. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Now they're saying, okay, so yeah, I guess if you want to see more sets like this, go and buy it. Okay, so you're telling us that if we don't buy this terrible set right now, not that the build is gorgeous, guys, but oh my gosh, it's just so complicated. They're basically saying if you don't buy this set, they won't make any more like that. But then with 5 Battle Pack, they never made any more like that anyway. So why buy it? Also, you can only blackmail people like that if the set is good. That's being like the 501st Battle Pack and saying, hey, if you want to see more clone Battle Pack-like sets like this, go and buy the 501st Battle Pack. And that's also kind of a ripoff, but it's much more okay and acceptable than this, where you purposely give them bad minifigures. And then as far as, like, I don't like that brick there, I'm assuming they're talking about the cockpit pieces, but I could be wrong. It doesn't really mean much to me, that sentence about the brick. But saying to people, hey, we're giving you bad figures, but you better go buy our $350. That's insane, by the way, $350. You better go buy our $350 set, because if you don't, we won't make any more like this. Like, what is wrong with you? I don't understand. I really don't. I'm not going to say I'm done buying LEGO. Not like J-Rod Productions, not like Sans. And M&R, of course, is not going to stop buying LEGO. But you gotta respect M&R. He's seen the hypocrisy in the LEGO group, and he left LAN, did all that stuff. Meanwhile, all the LAN members are like, bowing down before LEGO. Not that Solid Brick Studios is exactly bowing down, but he did the whole interview thing. He revealed that he worked with them closely, and he's just, so happy to get all that free LEGO. And I mean, that's completely fair. I love free LEGO, because then they can do stuff like scamming you, and you're not a part of it. You're excluded from that, which I guess is kind of why he's, holy cow. That's why he's, like, accepting it, because he never has to pay for it anyway. Whoa, guys, they're cheating the system. Holy cow. We just figured out something crazy here on the channel. But, like I said, you do vote with your wallet. I didn't say that yet, I don't think, but I was going to say it. It was a point in my mind. I make these little bullet points. We vote with our wallets, guys, and I'm not saying that if, one person just doesn't buy LEGO anymore, it's going to be fine. I personally still enjoy LEGO as a toy. I'm going to try to avoid all the politics stuff, like all this, like M&R likes to say, only the best is good enough, and then they're making sets for all sorts of people to make them happy, including the Capitol building. Yeah, I want a full detailed model of that thing. Yeah, give me that set. My gosh. But I'm just gonna buy the ones that I feel. I've been spending too much on LEGO anyway. This has kind of helped me curve my thing, right? I'm gonna buy the castle when it comes out. I'm maybe still on the edge for Moff Gideon's cruiser. I'm gonna have to wait until it's on sale somewhere because $160 is just too much. I'm gonna buy the Bad Batch even though it's a scam. I need those figures. It's for the figures. Again, it's for the figures. Do I want that shuttle? No. When I buy am I buying it for the figures? Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. And let me just say that I'm going to be buying the Mandalorian Starfighter as well, and maybe potentially another set. But I was thinking of buying the Slave one. I'm sorry, LEGO. I'm sorry. Boba Fett's starship. Oh, that makes me feel so much happier now. Like, oh, I can live now, not be offended. Oh my gosh. Like, come on. Do people have thick skin anymore? Like, come on. My siblings insult me all the time. If I was like one of these people that are like, oh my gosh, you called me an idiot. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I would be dead by now. No joke. yeah, so there's so many things. I'm not gonna be done buying Lego, unlike all the other people, which are like, I'm done. And great, if they want to do that, someone needs to do it. I'm not brave enough to do it, so thank you to those people. But I will be curbing my expenses. I'm not gonna get the Mandalorian Forge, which looks great, by the way. And the figures look absolutely sick. I will not tell you where I saw them. But yes, that set looks amazing. I saw it a while ago. Looks good. Am I gonna buy it? No. Sorry, guys. Sorry. There's no reason to spend $30 on that set. I'm not even gonna use it. Not even gonna use it. The figures are cool. Again, it's about the figures. Like I said, Lego must be stupid to think that it's not about the figures. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I'm definitely gonna curb my expenses. Only the castle. Castle's amazing. It needs more figures, but I'm still going to buy it. I'm sad that I'm still gonna do that, but I am going to do that. Moff Gideon's Cruiser is on the fence. I'm on the fence for it. I need the figures. Again, it's the freaking figures. Lego's just stupid. And all the Harry Potter sets weren't even good, so no temptations there. The only one that was good was the chess set, which I did get, but yeah, do that. Got the Mandalorian. We'll get the Mandalorian Starfighter. And, you know, Duel on Mandalore, maybe. Definitely not until it's worth, like, that thing is worth maybe $10. Like, no joke. I might get it at 16, you know, next year. Not when I'm 16, but, next year when it goes down to $16, because those usually go down 20%. But, yeah, there's really no reason for me to get Boba Fett's Starship Slave One. I just came up with a great name for that. Boba Fett's Starship, but it's not ship. Anyway, yeah, there's no reason to spend more money on Lego than you have to. Also, this brings up another great point. Lego just really doesn't care about what the fans want. Like, how come they haven't made a Captain Hauser? By the way, beautiful Captain Hauser minifigure here, custom by me. It's a 501st Jet Trooper helmet. It's got the camo from Cody. It's got regular 501st torso. It's got these legs from this one dude who was in a book one time that I got. And he looks absolutely sick. Definitely Captain Hauser. If only you could take the red markings off of this guy and kind of turn it all into like a lighter blue, it would look absolutely amazing and perfectly accurate to Captain Hauser. Or is it like, what's his name? Captain Hauser, yeah. Lego, of course they can do that. They can do that at any time they want. And they're like, oh my gosh, Lego, you can't make new molds. Yes, they can. They do it all the time. Shut up. They just made new molds for the Mandalorian stuff. Things with horns. They do like reusing their stuff to make maximum profit. But guys, come on. It does not take that long to make a new mold. Trust me. And furthermore, you already have the Phase 2 Clone Trooper mold. You already have this, guys. You already have it. Color it. You know, different colors. Just switch up the printing. Give the fans what they want. You'll make bank, I promise. As a fan who is really into collecting clones, and I have a lot, and it's been expensive to get them. Thanks a lot, Lego. Make a battle pack or something. My gosh. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. I don't have too much to say about this. I could care less about the set. I think it's a little not nice about what Lego did to the fans who actually voted and plan on buying it. They kind of just, stabbed them in the back a little bit, just kind of like they did with the 501st Battle Pack, making it, $30 instead of $15, but that was an exception. I think people have accepted that, and they were just happy to get the 501st Troopers. Here, this is not acceptable. This is not $30. This is $350. That's a lot more than $30. So there's really no excuse here. As they say, only the best is good enough, and the best would be a Phase 2 Commander Cody, which I'm happy they didn't put in, like I said, but you gotta put in something good. You gotta put in like a pilot or something at the minimum, and they failed to do it. And the best part is when they said, quote, really the only, where was the quote? Here, I got the quote right here. They were talking about the gunship. In that, there was a clone trooper with some yellow markings. And honestly, that's the only thing people remember. So not only does Lego hate you, they also think you're stupid and won't realize that they hate you. So with that being said, guys, I wasn't planning on making a video on this. I really wasn't. It just pains me to the core. And it really pains me that I'm unable to stop buying Lego. but I'm only, from here on out, I'm not going to try and get whole waves. Not that I ever have before, but I'm only going to get the ones that I really, really want. Like that Mandalorian Forge, I'm like, kind of on it. Nope. Do I really want, did I kind of want that Boba Fett ship? Yeah. Do I need it? No. I'll keep those $50 in my pocket. Thank you very much. I'll be voting with my wallet today. And on August 1st, while everyone else is either not buying them, like all the other people, or buying them, like those who don't care. And honestly, I wish I could be one of those don't care, naive people. Just kind of change things. You just can't walk and pick up a Lego set anymore with all their political garbage that they're doing. It's really sad. Everything's getting political these days. But with that being said, this is kind of a sad, serious video. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe we'll do some sad music as an outro or something, but yep, subscribe to the Vendor Chess Republic, or the VCR, as I'm about to be called. You know, that sounds, you know, grand, emperor-esque. Yeah, this is a Lego video coming out tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.